Now, a Thunder Report from 1077 The Franchise.
Greetings, Thunder fans. This is why every NBA team plays all 82 games in the regular season. The Thunder will play 82. They need a win in their 82nd game, plus a Spurs win at New Orleans over the Pelicans on Wednesday if Oklahoma City is to advance to the Western Conference playoffs and start with Golden State this weekend. All due to a 101-90 win tonight over the Portland Trailblazers and a wire-to-wire win for Scott Brooks' Thunder. Russell Westbrook had 36 points and 11 rebounds. We'll hear from Russ right after we hear from the head coach at the podium.
Thought it was a good win for us. Set the tone, how we wanted to play in that first quarter, both ends of the floor. Did a good job taking care of the basketball. We did a good job of crashing the boards and keeping them off the glass. But overall, just a good win, solid win. Just focus on the next game.
Coach, got into the fourth quarter. They made a little run, cut it to, I think, 6 or something like that. Just what were you telling your team to be able to push them out into some of those final timeouts?
Well, just keep playing possession by possession. We had a pretty solid game, defensive game going on throughout the game. Other than that third quarter, we had about a 7-minute stretch where we were just exchanging baskets. Just keep playing the possessions. Can't give up any open shots. We contested. We rebounded well tonight. But I thought we closed the game out good.
Coach Jeremy Griffin, InsideThunder.com. What was working so good against Lillard tonight?
We were setting great screens on him. We were setting great screens on him, and then we did a good job of containing him off all of his pick-and-roll actions. But it was just a matter of those two things. Offensively, we were doing a good job of being patient with our screen setting and then putting some bodies on him. And then defensively, we did a good job of bottling up all of his pick-and-rolls, and that's hard to do. But we did a pretty good job in that in the first half. I don't know if he played much in the second half.
Scott, fair to say that Russ backs up a 54-point night with even a better performance?
He was good. He was solid all the way around. Rebounding, 7 assists, 11 rebounds, a couple of steals, a couple too many turnovers, but he was good throughout the game. He was good defensively. Took the challenge of guarding Lillard, and he's a tough guard. Lillard is a very, very talented offensive guard. He can shoot from anywhere on the floor.
Nick Gallo, Thunder.nba.com. You really dominated in the paint tonight. 22 of those points in the paint came in the third quarter, and you're posting up Ennis, posting up Rutz a lot. Why were those two guys able to have so much success on the block?
Well, I thought Ennis did a good job of fighting for position, and he was real patient. If they're going to play him one-on-one, we felt that was a better matchup for us, and he made buckets down there. That's what he's been doing for a while. Some nights it's not going to have the matchup as we want, and then he's also a pick and pop or pick and roll, not just a post up player, but he has a all around offensive game.
Yes,
Scott.
Go ahead. Sorry, Gene.
Oh, sorry. We know the scenario that'll now have to play out Wednesday night. You guys have to win. Pelicans have to lose. You've been in
refresh me. I don't really know the scenario. I haven't heard that before.
Well, they did have to win tonight, right?
Yeah.
Okay, they did. So if you've been in a situation like that before, what will that be like for your guys, simultaneous games going on where you need, obviously, not only your result but theirs? We
just have to focus on winning the game. It's a one-game season for us. We have to go up to Minnesota and beat them. We're going to have to play for 48 minutes. We can't worry about what's happening in New Orleans. We have to just focus on what we do. They have a tough matchup. We have a tough matchup. Every team in this league, if you don't take them serious, they can beat you. And we're just going to focus on playing good basketball and take care of our business. And hopefully we get some help down south of us.
Scott, John over the Tulsa World. To kind of follow up on that question, how do you approach, it's been out of your control now for, a week or so, but it's like every game is a playoff. You guys are embroiled in a playoff right now, basically.
Yeah, we've had that for a while. It's the month of April. We've had a lot of tough teams coming into our building or going into their building, and we just had to, play every game. It's we've had some challenges throughout this season. We've done a pretty good job. We put ourselves in a position to have a chance to be in the playoffs. I give our guys a lot of credit. They battled all year long. They never used not one circumstance as an excuse. They just kept charging ahead and figuring out ways to put us in a position to win. We're going to need some help from San Antonio. I've always been a Pop fan. I'm going to be even more of a Pop fan.
How did that first few minutes of the game impact the way this one turned out?
It was huge. I mean, I don't think they ever led throughout the whole game. They did a great job of just keeping our foot on the gas pedal and came on with the win.
In that third quarter, you and Ennis went to the block quite a bit. You outscored them 22-10 in the paint. What did you guys see in that matchup just to be able to post up?
Just using our strength. We got to find the matchups that best suits us, and those are the matchups.
How much of the two-man game is just a read and react?
That's all it is. I think the game of basketball is kind of read and react. You kind of just play off your instincts.
The season comes down to one game now, actually two games, New Orleans and San Antonio, and your game on Wednesday. How do you guys approach that, knowing that it's out of your control?
We only can play one game. We just go out and play our game, and that's it.
81 games through the season, and finally now it comes down to this one game. Just talk about just the journey to getting here and now at least having this chance with all that you guys have been through.
I mean, it's definitely a blessing, obviously with injuries and different things of that nature. But now we're here, and we just got to take advantage of it.
How important was Morrow's shot there? They made a run at you guys, got it down to 6. He came right back and hit a big three for you guys.
It was huge. Great play call out of timeout. He knocked down a big shot.
Is it hard for some of your caliber to know that your season relies on getting a little help from San Antonio?
I mean, definitely difficult. We put ourselves in this position, but at the same time, we just got to go out and take care of our business and see what happens.
All right, that's Russell Westbrook once again with 36 points and 11 rebounds in the Thunder win. Oklahoma City's happy but serious-minded. They still have to take care of business with a win over Minnesota on Wednesday and hope for a Spurs win in New Orleans the same night for Oklahoma City to make it to the playoffs and start their first-round series against Golden State this weekend. Another double-double besides Russell's 36 and 11, Enes Kanter had 27 points and 13 rebounds for Oklahoma City in their 101-90 win tonight over the Portland Trail Blazers. Go Spurs, and thank you for watching this edition of the Franchise Thunder Report. I'm David Garrett for 1077 The Franchise.